What's going on, my friends and fellow hopheads? We are back with yet another DrewskisBrewskis episode, and we've got another special beer here for you. This one actually has a lot to do with two things that I love, not only beer but also metal music. We're doing a beer that's in collaboration with August Burns Red, so let's check it out. Alrighty guys, once again, welcome to the very next episode of DrewskisBrewskis. I am joined with two very special guests. In case you don't know, and if you don't, you need to pay better attention. My name is Andrew.
My name is Cameron.
I'm Sean.
Alright, now, we decided to all get together because we're actually all very interested in this one. Not only do we all enjoy the fine beers, for the most part, we all have different tastes, but nonetheless, we're all very interested to try this one. So, without further ado, let's get a little information off the can. This is from Elder Pine Brewing. They are in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and once again they do this in collaboration with August Burns Red, the metal band. In case you don't know, definitely check them out if you're into metal music. But this one is called Constellations. This is based off of their album Constellations. Constellations Antares, would that be how that's pronounced? I'm not sure. Okay, and this is a fruited sour ale. This is a 1 pint can. It is 5% alcohol by volume, and the description says that it's an ale brewed with raspberries and passion fruit. So, sounds pretty good.
We'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, but
we'll be the judge of
there
that,
will be some judging going on here. I certainly hope that this is better than the last sour we featured on the channel, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But long story short, it was not very appetizing. But
we don't talk about that one.
Without further ado, let's crack it open and see the color, take a smell, and give it a taste. So let's get on to it.
Good time.
Alright, the time has come. So let us pop the top and pour it in the receptacles of drinking.
Also known as glasses.
Yes, what he said. Right off the bat, nice color, nice color. Actually,
yeah, it's got that crimson like
Very
kind of
nice.
like thing going for it.
reminds me of the blood of my enemies.
Okay.
It's not that dark.
Okay, oh, you would know that. Actually, we all bleed the same color, unless you have diseases.
I don't know about that one. That's not a good rhyme to put out there.
Oopsies, I spilled a little. That's okay. Anyways. Yeah, so color-wise, like you said, pretty close to a crimson color.
Yeah.
Almost a little maroon,
Mm-hmm.
I would say. I would say a little bit light, probably not quite as red as brick red.
No.
But definitely pretty close. Translucency, transparency, it's actually quite hazy.
Yeah, non-existent.
Yeah.
You can't really see
Can't
through
really
it at
see
all.
through it.
No, you can't.
I'm actually a little bit surprised by that, but with it being a sour, sometimes they do turn out that way.
They
a lot of
do.
sours you can't
Yeah.
really see through much. So, now on to the smelling. What does this smell like?
I kind of get like the raspberry like notes from it,
Yeah.
like a little bit.
Yeah, very present raspberry.
It has that sour like note to it that I get from most
Yeah.
sours as well.
It's got really similar to Ghost Dance.
Yes, yeah, very similar to a beer that we had not too long ago from local brewery, or local brewer, foreign local, 1-800-GHOST Dance, which was very good. Sadly not available any longer, but yeah, very fruity.
Can't let them all.
I don't know if it really smells of passion fruit. I don't really know what passion fruit smells like, to be honest with you. So it could smell like passion fruit for all I know.
No,
It doesn't really have a distinct smell. It's more of a flavor type
It's like a
thing.
fruit medley.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like.
But it does smell very pleasant.
Yeah.
So, I think it is now time for us to taste it.
Everyone's favorite part.
Moment we've all been waiting for.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's put it on our taste buds. Well, definitely has that nice sour note. No pun intended, because sour note. Hey, dun 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 dun. Anyways, it does have a sour tinge to it, which automatically makes it 10 times better than the last sour we reviewed.
Yeah, it does have a really good bite.
Yeah, not overwhelming bite, not like lip pucker or like that you don't want to.
Yeah, it's like a nice after note.
Yeah, like coats your teeth a little bit.
You get the flavor actually of it
Right.
as well, which is something that I enjoy.
Good lip smacking.
Very present raspberry, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And passion fruit, yeah, I think it kind of is hidden in the back, but passion fruit's there too.
It is. It's a little bit hidden behind like the actual sour aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like I get it a little bit.
I don't know. The second one, the aftertaste is really raspberry. The
Yeah.
beginning, not so much. It's like really sour off the head, and then you can taste a little bit of different fruits in it, and then it hits the raspberry in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Very much so. It's very well balanced. I think that the passion fruit is just enough present to, so it's there, but it's not like kind of overtaking the raspberry. And raspberry is also another very bold fruit in that it does taste, usually is very present when it's put into beer or just really any food or drink in general. So yeah, that's very pleasant. It's really well balanced, and I can't complain about that flavor at all. I'm actually really glad I got 2 cans of these, because originally it just came with one off of Tavour. If you don't know, I have a promo code set up with Tavour. If you're a first-time user, enter the promo code DrewskisBrewskis, and you'll get $10 off when you spend $25. That's pretty much a free beer, and you can never complain about free beer. But anyways,
That's fair.
yeah, so I'm glad I got 2. I'll definitely be enjoying that second one.
We'll be fighting over the second one.
That's probably very likely. I think that will, I don't know, maybe have to.
Arm wrestle.
Well, in that case, you're probably going to win, so.
I try.
But yeah, I definitely really enjoy that. It looks like we have a fourth, or not a fourth, a third
Wild
special.
board head ass.
He wants to try too, cameraman / Norman.
What the fuck is that?
I take it that means he enjoys it as well.
It was pretty unnerving.
Yeah, I was not expecting that, but yeah. In conclusion, I would say that before we give our final ratings each, just based off of smell and flavor and everything, good job, Elder Pine. I do enjoy that. August Burns Red. They actually have, I think, 1 or 2 more different beers. I think one's like an IPA and then one's something else. But if I can get my chance to get my hands on those, I'll definitely get them. I know you're not a big hop guy, so you wouldn't be interested in trying that. But maybe you. I know you don't mind hops.
Yeah, I like hops every now and again. They're good.
But yeah. So, with that being said, let's give our final verdicts and tell you what we think overall. Alrighty, my friends. Unfortunately, that time has come that we are once again coming to the end of an episode. But also, we need to tell you before we go what we thought of this fine beer right here. So. Let's go. I'll start with you guys. You guys are the guests, so you go ahead and go first.
All right. I honestly don't have anything bad to say about it. I think it's really tasty. It's got really good hints in it, really good flavors. Maybe a little too much on the raspberry for me, but I mean honestly, I'd still give it an 8 or 9 out of 10. It's still really good. I would definitely drink it again, and I probably will wrestle you for the credit.
Well, in that case, I guess we already know who's going to be getting it.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
Alright, for this, I personally am a fan of sours, so I think I would give this one, honestly I think I'd give this one an 8 out of 10, mainly because me personally, I love raspberry and the tartness that goes with it, and this has a very strong raspberry flavor, and the fact that it's not overtaking you with too much sourness that's common in sours is something that makes it go up in rank. I kind of agree with Sean, it can only go up from here, nothing bad about it. This is definitely something that I would drink more, and if I could beat Sean, I would try to get that second one, but I know I can't, so I'm not going to try to. But yeah, I'd give this an 8 out of 10.
Alright, sounds good.
There you go.
Well, I'm going to be right pretty much in that same realm as you guys. I think my final rating is going to be an 8.5 out of 10. As you guys have already stated many times, but I'm going to say once again, very present raspberry, really smacks you in the face, throughout, I'd say, the whole taste of it. I will agree that maybe it is a bit too heavy on the raspberry.
Yeah.
Maybe you put a little bit more passion fruit to kind of mellow it out a little bit. But the sourness of it is not like I said, this doesn't overwhelm you, because I've actually had beers, sour beers in the past that kind of are almost too sour to drink, and that's not really something you want. You want something that you can,
enjoy.
Flavorful.
Right, flavorful and enjoy, and you're not struggling to drink it and get it down.
Well, it's the same thing for like hot food too. Like you can be spicy and it can be good, but if it's too spicy, it's disgusting.
Exactly.
Spicy.
Right.
Exactly.
And yeah, that's actually a very good comparison.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah, you don't want a sour beer, to be too sour, but you do want it to have a sour bite to it, because that's the whole point. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10. Definitely enjoyed this. And I wish Maryland was closer, because I would go and get it.
Right.
Or if I could find it, I don't know.
Brought to the counter.
Yeah, people are people probably sell this and probably trying to sell it for hundreds of dollars, but
Can't blame them. It's like a limited run.
right.
thing.
But definitely worth it.
But yeah, I think we kind of all reached a pretty solid consensus. 8.5, somewhere in that range out of 10. So very solid beer from Elder Pine Brewing out of Maryland. Once again, this was a collaboration with the metal band August Burns Red, based on their album Constellations. So yeah, we will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends. Let me know if you have any suggestions on craft beer to try, or just anything in general, any special videos you want me to do. We got lots more content coming your way. Once again, New Year's special, so be on the lookout for that. Here's a hint. I won't tell you too much, but it may be somewhat of a challenge video, so stay tuned for that. New Year's is coming up faster than it seems. We're almost at the end of a decade, so we're going to end it off right. Let me know what you're drinking on tonight. But until then, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.
Cheers.
See you on the flip side, fam.
Boy, don't get you.
I heard that.
I tried so hard not to laugh as soon as you said fam. I was like, no.
No.